Hello, hello. It is Sherlock Holmes, chapter 1. I forgot we are literally dressed as a French cardinal. Or a character from Assassin's Creed 2. Actually, it is given, like, oh, which one is it? Which one? I don't know. One of the, one of the main targets from Assassin's Creed, like, Silvio Barbarigo, Jacopo de Pazzi, one of them looks like almost exactly like this. It's hilarious. Look at the state of him. So funny. Anyway, what I was gonna do is I know that there's like another like few side cases left that we had to unlock. We'd only unlock after we'd done Amuse from Abroad, which we've now done. So I think what we'll do now is finish off the last of the side cases, and then we've just got the final case to do, and then it'll be the end of the game. So let's do that. But first I need to find out how I trigger them, because I don't know, so I'll need to consult my Power Picks walkthrough. Let's see. We are Power Picks. So there was one actually, I realised, I'd said when we were doing side missions before that there was one, like, I thought there was one and then I was like, oh, there isn't. There is, it's in a different part of the list, and I'm an idiot and I missed it. So, this is the one where if you fast travel to the Fortress of the Holy Spirit Ruins for the first time, it should trigger the mission. What in God's name is the Fortress of the Holy Spirit Ruins? What in the name is that? What is that? Have we unlocked that? What the hell is that? Maybe it says Old City. Old City. Okay, Old City's a good start. Have a watchtower. Pillar of Knives. Old City Market. Where do you think it would be? Like, where would that be? Oh, there is a map. Oh, it's this thing? This thing over here? I'm also debating whether or not to do the bandit camps, because I haven't done them, because I hate the combat sequences. But I feel like I should do them. Maybe see how much time we have on this video, depending how long these cases are, because some of them aren't very long. Because I feel like I should do them because they're part of the game, but I hate the combat. And I really don't know, I don't know whose decision it was. You know, bandit camps is such a Ubisoft thing, you know what I mean? It's such a Ubisoft open world
Salty
thing.
breeze, old ruins, dusty roads. Do you recall clambering over these walls as a child?
Perhaps. Did we find something at the top?
Our secret. Aye. Bandit camps are such a Ubisoft open world thing where it's like, oh look, what's this question mark on the map? And then you go there and it's like, kill this dude, loot the box. And then that's like, woohoo, you've done the thing, great content. And I'm just like, who in the room at Frogwares was like, you know what gamers love? You know what they really want in this Sherlock Holmes game about being a detective and investigating? Bandit camps. That's what everyone wants. That's what they like. No. Anyway. The memory began at Old City and walked along Bazaar Road past the ruins of the Fortress of the Holy Spirit. Back then we found something and John claimed to have a plan for it. He had a plan? Is he a Cylon?
Ah, it was an old skull.
Oh,
Lucky
lovely.
find for a pair of young adventurers.
It was easier
These
to climb
weird
these walls
kids.
back then. Not merely because we're older, but because the ruins are too. Of course. You said we needed to bury him. Do you remember where?
Well, one would think burying a human skull would stick in the mind, but somehow... no.
Sherlock is crazy because it's like, you know, John, do you remember when we did this? It's like, if you don't remember, John doesn't remember. John is in your head. If you can't remember things, neither can John. What am I supposed to do here? Oh wait, hang on. What's this? Not him. Shocked and
An old
afraid.
man was standing here as we passed.
Oh yes, I remember his face as we flew by with a skull in our hands.
He looked as shocked as our grisly companion.
Nothing ever bothers an old Ottoman backgammon player.
I just cannot be bothered walking so slow.
This wasn't the right place for a funeral. We were looking for somewhere more appropriate.
Funny, nowadays you love putting men behind bars.
You're a fellow.
I thought John wasn't wearing
infinite jest, aren't
shoes.
you?
But he is actually, they're just beige. I was like, why is John out in his bare feet? But he's not.
The water level was higher back then.
I remember swimming through this mire while trying not to breathe in the horrible odour.
It's funny because Sherlock apparently can't swim.
This
Okay.
is where we buried it. It seems that with time, our friend has emerged once more.
You are really weird kids.
The
It's like
skull is
Nightmare.
ancient. Its likeliest owner was one of the Knights Hospitaller who died during the siege of the fortress. I remember now, you said this skull was my father's.
A child's imagination is a powerful tool. You needed this. A burial process of your own. A ritual, so you could begin to grieve.
Here hung those lips that I have kissed, I know not how oft. I felt so alone back then, John. Uncertain. Abandoned by my father.
I know.
The skull wasn't his, though it may as well have been. In the earth, all of us look alike. But putting this man to rest, it did help.
I'm glad, Sherry.
I find myself rather tempted to keep it. If not for sentimental value, then it's archaeological merit.
Lord Almighty. New entry in John's diary. Father's skull. John and I found the skull a long time ago. It seems most likely to belong to a hospitaller knight that died in the siege of the Fortress of the Holy Spirit. Back then, John told me it was my father's. I was still torn apart with sorrow and fear, but he made me believe it so I could start to move on. We buried it in a secluded spot. Supposed skull of Saiger Holmes. Cardona is a burial ground for many secrets. Sherry and I had one here too. When we were boys, we found a human skull. It was most likely the skull of a knight hospitaller that died during the siege of the Fortress of the Holy Spirit, but I invented the story that it was actually the skull of Sherlock's father, Saiger Holmes. Mr. Holmes died when Sherlock was 6, and 3 years later he still hadn't fully processed his father's passing. This small fiction offered my brother Sherry a way, a ritual to let go of his sorrow. We buried the skull beneath the old city walls. I think it helped. Oh. Where does this go? Oh, okay, back out onto the street. Okay, so the next one is called Iron Coffin? The website is very, very slow to load. I don't think it's optimized for phones. Iron Coffin. Okay. Requirement finished and moves from abroad. We've done that. Eavesdropping on 2 women inside the police station. Okay. Oh, we have a new Cardona Chronicle to pick up as well. Oh, wait, no, that's something in the Cardona Chronicle. What inside the Cardona Chronicle? I wonder if that's the other case. Oh, look, more furniture. Okay, we have things to do, people, things to do. Oh, my phone just reloaded, so I'll never know. There's another man called Niccolo. How many people called Niccolo live in this town? Okay, let's see.
Did you hear
Ah.
Basilio Coppello is in jail? A dead body was found in his showroom.
Overhear the circumstances of the incident at Capello's company. Death in a safe. My curiosity has been piqued by talk that Basilio Capello, owner of the famous Armor Capello home security company, has been arrested. His situation is quite peculiar. A man named Niccolo Detti has been found dead inside a safe in Basilio's store. Basilio claims innocence, but the evidence is against him. He's being held in the holding cells at the police station.
In the police. Let's pretend to be cops, eh? We can just stand around and look confused.
Come on, Sherry. Say, I am the law.
Please tell me I can interrogate him dressed like this. Please, it'd be hilarious. Not have to wear my outfit. Playing the law, John suggested I should join the police or pretend as much. I shouldn't reveal to any of the other suspects that I'm not actually an officer. Okay, so we have to pretend to be a policeman, I guess. I don't know which one I'm supposed to wear. Hopefully it'll let me wear the officer's one. Maybe I should just wear the police one just in case. I don't like to mess about with it.
Oh, what a long day.
I feel this isn't the right area. This place is creepy as hell. No, these are like interrogation rooms rather than cells. Okay, so it must be down the stairs then.
Oh, what a long day.
I love how no one's questioning it. They're just like, yeah, sure, Sherlock Holmes is running around in a police officer's outfit. That's fine. That's fine and not a problem at all. Here's John, so
Come
we
on,
must be in the
Sherry.
right place.
Say, I am the law.
Excuse me, but are you Mr. Capello? My name is Sherlock Holmes. I'm hoping you could spare a moment to talk.
Manners, what a pleasant surprise. Most of your colleagues have lacked even the simplest of common courtesies.
Yeah, we need to lie for John's challenge.
You're a suspect, sir, but not yet a criminal. I shan't treat you as such. Your case is refreshingly unusual, and I wish to get to the bottom of it.
Manners and enthusiasm. Huh. May you go far, young man. What can I help you with?
Let's observe. I'm also trying to check if it's about to start raining on my washing outside. No, according to the weather forecast, it's not. According to my eyes looking out the window, I'm a bit dubious, but eyes, focused look. Elegant new clothing, fresh and fashionable. It's what we all aspire to be, really. Wedding ring, tight on the finger. Means he's been married a while and his fingers have got chunkier since he started wearing it. Bruised hand, recent trauma. Basilio Capello is the local proprietor of the famous Armor Capello safe, lock, door, and home security company here. No, here it's not a word. In Cardona. He's currently being held in the police station, holding cells as the prime suspect for Niccolo Detti's murder. He's in his early 40s, has a flair for the new and fashionable, keeps his frustrations bottled up while at the police station, but could be prone to violence. Has a bruise in his hand, which might be the result of a fight attached to his family. Or he's in his early 40s, methodical man who puts business and principles above all else, keeps calm and focused despite being arrested, has bruised in his hand, possibly had to defend himself recently, values his family life. I'm going to say he's impulsive. But
You
I
are
get a feeling I've got
surprisingly
most of these
composed
wrong
for
so
a man
far.
accused of murder. Not so easily shaken, I take it.
Life is full of surprises. You'd be astonished how many deals go sour due to a force majeure. One becomes skilled at adapting. I am confident this will all be set straight. Until then, I will endure.
And yet your fist tells a different story. It seems you recently found yourself in a fight.
A fight? I'm afraid not, young man. It was a minor mishap, with none such adventure. To succeed in life, you don't need to fight. One must simply be smart and persistent. I'm speaking from experience.
Please, tell me how you ended up in this situation.
Well, this morning some clients arrived to finalize their purchase of a Capello modular safe. But when we opened the door, out tumbled a dead man.
And I take it this wasn't normal.
No, I normally keep my corpses in the wardrobe. Please, young man, spare me your wit. The rest of the day was a blur. I recognized the victim, and it seems so did the police. That was enough to make me the main suspect.
Who sent for the authorities?
No one. As it happens, we had a break-in last night. Nothing was stolen, but for insurance purposes, the report had to be made. So, police officers just happened to be on the premises when we discovered the body in the safe.
You mentioned you were showing your wares to some prospective buyers when the safe was opened. Who were they?
Clerks from the bank. They inspected the safe from top to bottom yesterday. I assumed the sale was just a formality at that point.
And the safe was closed?
It's usually open, but it locks automatically when the door swings closed. That's another marvelous Capello invention.
A coffin that locks itself. Marvelous indeed. Help me grasp your movements yesterday. What time did you meet the customers from the bank, and did you have any other appointments?
Yesterday, the bank clerks arrived at 10 a.m. Afterwards, I was alone in the office until my wife Augusta came in at 3 p.m. I left for home at 6:30 p.m.
And what about this morning?
Our meeting for the demonstration was set for 9 a.m. I arrived about half an hour prior in order to prepare.
I have one final inquiry. Do you recall the time at which the safe door was closed?
Young man, I may just as well ask you when you closed your cigar case. I have opened our safes a dozen times a day for a dozen years. I do not recall.
You say you became the suspect when the police identified the
A
victim.
lot of chatting going here.
Is
My
there history
mind
between
is
you?
like...
Surely you jest.
I'm trying
That
really hard to
man
pay
I have
attention.
never met and never would, unless he became the first deity in history to use our products.
Some sort of family feud? I'm afraid I'm not familiar.
You must be new to Godona. It's an old tale. Back in Italy, generations ago, the deities tried to ruin our family business. They nearly succeeded. The Capellos rightfully struck back, but
It's the
there has been
Montilliers
bad
and
blood
the-
ever since.
And does that
The
blood
folk
flow
that-
in you too?
I
Josephine's
told you,
family were
sir,
fighting
it's
with.
an old story, or it was.
Who are they even... What were they
I
called?
fear
They
this
do
horrible
something or
event
others.
portends worse to come. My wife may be in danger as we speak.
God, I played Inquisition like 2 months ago. What? I can't remember the name of the
I'd like to
family.
inquire about the burglary.
I'm not sure I see the connection, but if you wish to know more, talk to Billy Lloyd, the night watchman. He scared off the thief.
Was it also Billy that discovered the burglar?
No, my wife did. She had stayed late yesterday. Poor Augusta. At least she's safer with the police than at home alone.
Well, Mr. Capello, I think that's all I need from you at present. Where can I find your office?
Here, take my card. Billy should be on site to assist with the investigation. And please, sir, would you check on my wife before you depart?
Thank you. I will endeavour to speak with her before I leave the station.
Please, treat her gently. Women lack our resilience when it comes to ordeals like this. I shall eagerly await your return. After all, there's little else I can do.
Women lack our resilience. How about you shut the fuck up?
Have you learned
How
anything?
about you shut the fuck up? Okay, so it looks like we're gonna have to dress up as him at some point. Oh wait, no, I was on the wrong one. No, we don't. We're still dressed as the police. So we have a testimony. They were burgled yesterday evening. There's a family feud. We want to talk to Billy Lloyd and Augusta, the wife. Happened during the late evening, was discovered by Augusta and Billy Lloyd, the night watchman. It seems that nothing was stolen. Okay, so 10 a.m. he gives a full demo of the safe to the clients. The safe's open. He works alone in the office until his wife arrives at 3 p.m. 6:30 he leaves and goes home. And then today around 9 a.m. Niccolo Detti was found dead in the safe. Okay, this is certainly an interesting case. Going in here. I don't think he's Billy Lloyd the Night Watchman somehow. Okay, where am I going then? Oh, he's at the office. And she's in the police station, but she's not in a cell, so she must be up the stairs somewhere. She's waiting in the inspector's office.
The inspector will be here soon.
Okay, where's the inspector's office? Archive. Oh, inspectors.
It's the perfect time to investigate.
Is this her?
You must be the inspector.
Would you be Augusta
Sure.
Capello?
Must I
That's
really
me.
repeat myself?
The inspector.
To the baby-faced man in uniform that strides in.
I
Forgive me,
knew.
I am not the inspector, but I am working on your husband's case.
Then I have nothing to say to you. Come back with the inspector in charge so that we may dispense with the endless repetition.
I'm really not feeling good about that weather outside. Let's see. Classy Eyes used laudanum recently? I don't know what that means. Golden Heart Pin, parting gift from 1875. What, is that like the band? But like the 1800s version? Ring finger, marks from fidgeting. So, she's the wife of the accused, Basilio Capello. She's in her late 20s, whilst previously involved in music, currently works for her husband, fidgeting with her wedding ring due to her restless nature, has recently used laudanum and may be accustomed to the drug. Or she's been fidgeting due to stress, but she's not accustomed to the drug. I don't know, those are basically the same thing.
Whilst I prefer German composers, the harp solo from Lucia di Lammermoor stands out as one of Donizetti's finest contributions to the form. I'm sure Basilio thought the same.
He did. How? Did he tell you how we met?
Oh, there was no need. It is trivial to observe how much you value your memories of playing harp in the orchestra, and even an amateur Italian harpist would be familiar with Donizetti's finest work.
Yes. Music is a balm in these uncertain times. It is nice to meet another who appreciates it.
Much as I appreciate the truth. Please, Mrs. Capello, let me help you and your husband.
I am not unappreciative, sir. But I'm afraid I presently lack the strength.
Basilio tells me you were present during the burglary yesterday. What can you tell me about it?
Oh, it gave me such a fright. I fainted, fell to the floor. I wish I could help you, but, I'm just utterly useless. Please, I want to rest before the inspector arrives.
Were you familiar with the deceased man found in the safe?
No, I did not know him, nor can I conceive of how the poor soul ended up there.
You've had quite the day, Mrs. Capello. I shall leave you be. If I have further questions, I may visit again later.
Okay, so we have her portrait.
Please let me rest.
So now we want to go and talk to the other guy, and he is Alder Street to the east of St. Clement's Cathedral. I am trying really hard not to sneeze. Okay, so Alder Street, that's the Harbour Master building. That's the St. Clement's Cathedral. Oh, Adler Street, not Alder Street. East of the cathedral, so somewhere along here then. Okay, well if we're going down here, we might as well go to the furniture trader and see what they've got, eh? My bad.
Refresh your interior. Pick what you love. My good.
Encyclopedia. Annoy your friends with your useless trivia. 50? Jesus. And then 55 for a dinosaur skeleton. You can improve any room's feng shui by adding a dinosaur.
Enjoy
Oh, I'm
your
not made of
purchase.
money. Okay. Right, so back up here. And we can just run along this street. This one? Adler Street? Armor Capello. Here we are.
Hello there.
Is this Belly?
Ill-fitting pants, wonky nose, and hair that appears to have been cut by your own hand. You must be Billy Lloyd.
Oh, it's you! I knew you'd come.
You did?
You're Mirko Gallia, the best investigative journalist on Cordona. I'm a fan of your work.
Alas, you're mistaken. The name is Sherlock Holmes, and your employer...
Oh, of course. Discretion. I'm sorry. I doubt the policeman upstairs heard me, though, so your secret is safe with me, Sherlock.
Mr. Capello told me you were present during the burglary and scared the criminal off the property?
There, you should have seen it. As soon as the burglars saw me, they went white as death. Ran out the back door of the office. I heard a thud and cat shrieks, so I think they went over the railing and into the bushes out back. Clearly, my reputation precedes me. Mr. Capello was so proud.
You're a guard, but you didn't give chase.
Well, by the time I made it outside, they were miles away. So I went back to help Mrs. Capello. That kind of gentlemanly courtesy is why I'm so well regarded round these parts.
When did the burglary happen?
Oh, after 10 in the evening. I was just talking to Mrs. Capello.
Does she normally work this late?
No, it's the first time it happened. Usually I'm alone at night. I was explaining to Mrs. Capello how drinking water every 3 hours can help with digestion, when she excused herself and went back upstairs. Then there was a scream.
Because your
and,
pater
I
is
ran
so
up to the
pissed.
office and
I know what happened next, thank you. What about last evening? Do you have any more details about the break-in?
of course, I write down everything that happens during my watch. Take a look.
Fastidious in its mundanity, but I will make of it what I can. What did the thief look like?
Shorter than me, mid-20s, a huge scar across the right cheek going from the eye. Short hair. She didn't look like a ghost.
She.
Corporeal.
Hold on. She?
She.
You didn't think to mention the burglar was a woman?
Why did you assume it was a man? It's the 19th century, sir. Ambitious
Gang.
young women are out there pursuing a career, and I, for one, encourage it.
Yes, yes, spare me the sermon. I must go and inspect the
She's out
crime
here
scene.
making
If I
her
have further
career as a
questions, Mr.
criminal.
Lloyd, I will find you.
It's the kind of queen shit we
worry.
like to see in the
Won't be able
19th
to keep away.
century.
Right.
We stand this feminist. Billy Lloyd, best character in the Sherlock franchise.
They sell door locks, padlocks. No Sherlocks, though. Probably for the best. Imagine dealing with two of you. Ugh.
I already do. You and him.
The best on the market. You can wallop them, you can burn them. Nothing will work.
I bet he tested that himself.
Safe combination reminder. Mr. Lloyd, the code to all safes in the office is 00130500. In the future, kindly refrain from locking your trousers and our merchandise or we'll have to reconsider your employment. I love this guy. Billy Lloyd, best character in the game. We stand Billy Lloyd. Do I have evidence to provide
That's
him
about all
yet?
of you I can take.
What do you mean? The guy's great. Are we going upstairs, you think? Oh. Always with the
The bottle
wine.
is half empty. A wine, well enjoyed.
tell me these papers aren't important? Because they look like they would be important. Oh.
Recently used, but why would it be here?
What's in his
Bulging
mouth?
veins, cyanosis, bloodshot eyes, odd foaming in the mouth.
Ooh.
Clear indications of blunt trauma, possibly inflicted before the victim was in the safe. Bruises, torn nails, bleeding.
He's
was
wearing that
severe
artist
and
outfit as
continued at
well.
length.
We're all styling.
Blood on the safe door could have been left by the victim. Clothes are not fully buttoned. Was the victim dressing or undressing? What a rotten way to die.
Yeah, what a shame.
Wouldn't want to be in his shoes. I'm a bit claustrophobic.
Oh, he's teleported up the stairs. Cool. What else this guy? Will he blow our cover?
Why do I get the worst jobs?
No, he just doesn't care. Okay. Let's see.
Oh, actually,
No? He doesn't have anything to say about the wine.
Do you know anything else about the dead body in the safe?
well, there is the rule of threes. You can survive 3 weeks without food, 3 days without water, 3 hours in harsh weather, and 3 minutes
Of you talking?
without air. I'm sorry, did you say something?
No, very enlightening, Mr. Lloyd. Thank
I
you.
love this guy. I love him.
Is this code memo still valid?
Oh, yes, it's the same combination code everywhere. It corresponds to Mrs. Capello's birthday, actually. In fact, during this year's celebration, I was allowed a sip of champagne. That's when I had to dry my trousers, and then I had to...
Okay, thank you, Billy.
Love you, Billy. Okay, so we've added some stuff to the thing now. So it says Basilio leaves the office and goes home. 7 p.m. Billy arrives at the office, says hello to Augusta. 8:04 Basilio returns to the office via the back door and talks to Augusta. 8:09 Basilio walks down to check on Billy. 8:17 Basilio leaves for a business dinner. Augusta remains to work at the office. Billy is reading a bit from the front door. 10:11 p.m. Augusta walks down from her office to talk to Billy. 10:32 p.m. Augusta goes back upstairs. Billy hears her screaming after seeing the burglar. Augusta gets safe clothes. Why did Basilio not mention to us that he came back to the office? He told us that he went home and the next day he arrived and there was a dead body. He didn't mention he came back to the office half an hour later and then stayed for over an hour. It's a bit suspicious.
Oh, actually, no. I know of it, but forgot. Oh, actually...
You get nothing to say on anything now.
Have you noticed anything different about Mrs. Capello recently?
Not really. She talks to me more when I start my shift. Probably because of the 100 Best Curry Recipes book I'm reading. Oh, and we've been running out of paper a lot lately, so she often sends me out to buy more for her. She's very particular about the paper we use. Only one store on the island stocks it, and it's on the other side of the town. But I'm really fast.
Interesting, thank you.
Stop!
What can you tell me about Mr. Capello?
He's a good employer, but very focused on work, and very serious about security, of course, since he employed a night watch of my caliber. Not everyone appreciates his strict business approach, though. Store clerks don't seem to last long in the office.
Good to know.
Oh, the sun is starting to come back out. I'm feeling positive now. Okay, we have evidence updated. So, Billy says she likes to talk to him, but lately he's been sending him on a lot of errands. He's very passionate about his business, even to the point of fighting with his employees. Burglary happened during the late evening, was discovered by Augusta Capello and Billy Lloyd. The night watchman seems nothing was stolen. The burglar entered via the back door during the evening when normally only Billy was on site. Billy heard her go through the bushes in the backyard during her escape, and she apparently looks like that. And facial expression and skin tone suggest asphyxiation is the least cause of death. He uncharacteristic foaming in the mouth, bruises and torn nails in his hands seem self-inflicted. There are bloody trails and faint scratching on the safe door, could have been made by the victim. Blunt trauma to the left side of his head. Unclear whether the blow was delivered before or after entering the safe. Victim's clothing is not fully buttoned. And we're doing a chemical analysis of something. So here we go. Another one of these. Kill me now. I don't have enough of them. Yeah. Because I would need to be able to connect them all together. And I can't. What does that get us? That's not useful at all. I'm close on the blue, but although, okay, hang on. What does this get me? Yeah, that still is nowhere near right. It's got us 10 on the blue, but not on the red. I hate these so much. I hate them so much. Right, okay. Let me see. I feel like these might be useful because the green on these will cancel each other out. Spread them out, let's have a look. What we're working with here. Like, yeah, like if I put these two together, they will cancel each other out and give us -2 and +3. And if I do these both on that one. I need to be able to connect just don't see how I can do it. I just don't see how I've got enough. If you can only connect. Because then, like, I've got -5. I genuinely don't see how I'm meant to do it. I haven't skipped one of these yet, but I just don't see how I'm supposed to do it because I've only got 3 of the additions. So how am I supposed to... Unless I need to do some really complicated... Okay, let's think about this. I've got like the times ones and stuff, and I've got like the addition and subtract, so maybe I'm making this more complicated than it needs to be. Maybe that's the problem. So like, if I flip this, and then I times it by 2, it'll give me -6. And if I times this one by 2, it'll give me 8. And if I flip this one, what does that get me? What, if I add them together, what does it get me? No, that's not. Oh my god, I hit the wrong button. Please. Oh my god. Subtract this. Wait. Subtract this to this. Yes! Yeah, we did it. Okay, yeah, I was trying to use too many components when I just needed to do more with the modifiers. Never mind, we got there eventually. Right, foaming around the mouth is most likely a result of light intoxication, most likely from wine. So we did all that in chemical investigation and you come up with wine? I hate you. What am I doing now? The only thing, I'm still just investigating? Oh, it does say about the backyard, so maybe I need to go down the stairs. Oh, this is a bathroom.
Strength, security, peace of mind. Tacky.
Well, you know, that's your opinion, good sir.
Oh, that's not a real door. I'm so dumb. Can we get around the back? And look in the garden? Yes, here we go. The fireflies are confusing because they look like the yellow dot that means there's something you can click on. Oh, I thought that was like a piece of paper, it's just the light. Oh, I need to use concentration. Railing dislodged and bent. Someone hopped over it.
Don't forget about the cats in the bushes, Sherry.
Cats everywhere. No signs of break-in, very complex lock. Ample grass, so they hopped over the ledge and landed here.
letter F is inscribed within a 4-leaf clover pattern. Passe-muraille. Walk through walls in French. Our thief seems rather arrogant.
She's some kind
A
of
comprehensive
Assassin's
set of
Creed
lockpicks,
character.
recently
She
cleaned
works in the
with no
dark to
fresh
serve the light.
scratches.
Key evidence collected. But not all evidence, which always frustrates me. Anything else in the shop?
I'm going to catch the criminal myself. But later.
Not that I can see. Well, doesn't matter. Well, should I check upstairs? We have the key evidence. I just hate leaving a crime scene inconcluded. Oh, there's another room. Shit. I'm an idiot. Flowers. That wasn't it. That's it. Ah, the Della Accademia Nazionale de Santa Canzona.
A concert program from 7 years ago. An Augusta La Duca is listed.
Oh, maybe
as a
that's where they
harpist in the
met.
orchestra.
Because she was talking about when they met. Basilio's note to Augusta. Augusta, we do not have time today for a chat because of my important client meeting, but I'm concerned about your desire to work such late hours. You seemed happy about it, which is why I did not bring it up previously. Perhaps it is best if we have a conversation. I'm sure we can find a different arrangement. I think she's having some kind of fair at the office, is what I'm thinking. I could be wrong, but that is what I am thinking.
Two theatre tickets for Shakespeare's Othello. The performance is tomorrow.
Have to respect the classics.
Heir to the Detti family returns home. Niccolo Detti, a young heir to the Detti family business, has returned to Cordona after 12 years of studying and working on the mainland. This coincides with Orazio Detti's departure to Italy and hints at the possibility that Niccolo is intending to take over the family business in Cordona. We'll be watching the situation closely as it develops and will endeavour to obtain a reaction from Basilio Capello. The Capello and Detti feud has been existent for over 200 years, and even though this acrimony has been muted for the past few decades, some still remember the conflicts of the Gonzalo Detti and Vitalio Coppolo era. We are hoping that Niccolo's young mind and Basilio's calm business attitude may find common ground. Keys. Be useful. Basilio Coppolo's diary. This diary shows Basilio Coppolo's schedule planned weeks ahead. There are several noteworthy recent entries. First, a meeting with a detective from several weeks ago, and second, 2 dates labelled with the safe, yesterday and today.
Clearly needs a better work-life balance.
Man loves his safes. Somehow did not see that right in the middle of the table. Lawyer's letter. Signor Capello, it's come to my attention that Niccolo Detti is soon to return to Cordona. We do not know what that means for the future of the Detti family, but Orazio seems set on staying in Roma, so take that as you will. I want to strongly advise on behalf of the whole family that you avoid contact with Niccolo. We have no doubt you will be able to retain your composure, even if provoked, but we do not know what the Dettis are planning. Be on your guard, the family reputation is at stake. In Bocca al Lupo, Naldo Giuliani.
Well-organised workplace.
Ah, it leads out here. Still haven't found all the evidence though.
I swear I just saw a lion out there, on the railing.
I mean, seriously, how? What am I missing? Oh wow. Okay. Where do we want to look for this? Lockpicks were discovered in the bush behind the office. They were recently cleaned in a bag embroidered with the letter F instead of four-leaf pattern. The back has Passe Morale, walk through walls in French written on it. The police archive, maybe? Go. Felicia Savine, age 26, currently affiliated with the Backyard Boys gang, acting as their master burglar. The Backyard Boys have a hideout on Clay Street and Central Miners End. She has a distinct star on her right cheek, gives conflicting stories as to its origin, but has had it since at least 18. After her parents died at sea and she wasted her inheritance, Felicia has turned to crime. Has been arrested several times, but has been less cooperative with the law, lessening the severity of her punishments.
Maybe it would be wise to take a look around outside before we enter. Just a thought.
So what are we doing now? I take it we want to find her. Clay Street and Central Miners End. John suggested I keep my ear to the ground when near the Backyard Boys hang out. This might help us with the undoubtedly dangerous encounter. I'm trying to reach my charging cable because the laptop's about to die. Oh dear. There we go. Right. Clay Street and Miners End. Oh, I need to be outside. Clay Street. Clay Street. Clay Street. So what does it say about her? Just have a hideout on Clay Street. Okay, so Clay Street is... God, it goes all the way up there, but they said central, so I think maybe if we just start here. So if we go here, we can probably go around and just walk up the road and see if we can find it. There's that blimp again. Oh. Is this Clay Street? I think it is. Yeah. So if we just walk up here and see if it triggers.
Other gangs are planning it.
Find out what information the pipe wants and where to find him.
Merhaba. İyi.
Okay.
Other gangs are planning it.
Defending the ranks, John was right. It seems the Backyard Boys have mobilised. Due to the botched robbery of Armour Capello by Felicia Savine, they believe that another gang set them up and they are going to attack soon. I've overheard, however, that the Pipe, is the limping information broker of the gang, is calling his beggar informants. Pipe can be found in the marketplace in Central Miners End on Market Road. So, is this the hideout? No, this is a street. I don't think we actually get to the hideout, did we? Ah, here we are. New location, Backyard Boys. Okay. Pipe can be found. It's saying disguise. What disguise am I supposed to? Well, I mean, I'm supposed to be a policeman. I'm supposed to. It says don't reveal to any of the suspects that you're a policeman. That you're not a policeman. Found the marketplace. That's over here, right?
Not bad.
Yeah, this looks like a marketplace. No one's here though.
How do you do?
Oh, on Market Road. Over here? Am I meant to be like here?
Hello.
One man's trash is another man's.
Our clothes will be worn well, take my word.
I mean, is this is Market Road.
May I ask you something?
Why don't you go and ask your fellow coppers?
Merhaba.
So.
I mean, there's no one here.
Extra! Extra! A treasured man! Tourist treasure hunt has been completed. Congrats to the champion, Mr. Sherlock Holmes. The cheapest news on the island.
Oh god, I've missed loads. Hive gets stung. Frosty reception for refugees. Danger in the deep. And a treasured man.
Thank you.
Okay, I'll just buy them all. Right, who am I supposed to talk to? What am I supposed to do? I just quoted a Taylor Swift song by accident. Who am I supposed to talk to? What am I supposed to do? There's no you. Okay, the hideout. Do not enter the hideout yet. A missable trophy takes place here. Eavesdropping the two gang members at the front entrance. See the location below. Blah, blah, blah, blah. We did that. We learned this guy called that Pipe. Go to the Miners End Market. Before talking to Pipe, you must put on beggar clothes to get the trophy. If you have the wrong outfit, the objective will fail and the trophy will be missed. Do I have beggar's clothes? There's a clothing trade in the market. You need to buy or rent them. This won't void the trophy for talking to everyone in police uniform because Pipe doesn't count as a suspect. So you can change out the police uniform for this one, but you must change back into it afterwards. Okay, that helps actually, because I was very confused. Okay, there's a clothing trader over here, so let's go get him.
One man's trash is another man's...
Our clothes will be worn well. Step.
Alright. Love it. Very hornblower. Is it this? Is it the vagabond rags? Or is that the beggar's outfit? I love that. Do we have a beggar's hat? No, so we can probably just take it off.
Bring it back. Back in one piece, or you'll have to buy it.
Take a look.
What's he got
maybe
for sale?
something will catch your eye.
Taxidermy creature. Deranged artist brought it back from a flooded city. The flooded city. Haha, very funny. Preserved offcuts. Better to not ask questions.
I hope you like what you bought.
Wasn't
Despite
all my money
being
here.
used, these goods are still fine.
Right, where's this bloody Pipe character? Limp left leg. Oh, okay. Are you Pipe?
Hello, mister. I have some information for you.
I'm not interested in the advice of a man like you. Move aside. I've places to be.
Oh, come on. But I'm wearing...
One man's trash is
And now I
another
can't change out the
man's
outfit.
furniture.
I can't change out the outfit.
Our clothes will be
Oh,
worn
how
well.
am I supposed to put
Take
my
my
outfit
word.
back on then? God freaking damn it. And I don't think there's any kind of like autosave, is there? Oh, there is an autosave. Hang on. When is that from? Okay, I've still got the thing here. So what am I supposed to be wearing then? Like, is it meant... It just said... Yeah. Oh, wait. Okay, it does actually tell me here. I didn't scroll down far enough. Right, so Vagabond Rags is right, but I need the eye bandage. I actually need makeup and everything. Oh, for fuck's sake. How complicated does it need to be, man?
Our clothes will be worn well. Take my word. Step right up.
Right. I need the eye bandage. Oh, I can only buy the eye bandage? Lovely. Great. Stop with that now. Accessory, none. Designer stubble. Black eye makeup. God, this is expensive, man. This is costing me a fortune.
I hope you'll become...
Right, have I got everything then? Vagabond rags. No accessories. Designer stubble.
on it.
Right, where's the pipe? Where's he gone? This is him over here.
Hello, mister. I've got some information for you. Heard you were asking.
Have you now?
Here we
Well,
go.
let's hear it.
Fixed it. Wait, what does that mean? say there is no attack.
So the bandits,
Why?
right? Not coming. Bigger fish to fry, they say. Bigger worries.
Interesting. Are you absolutely sure?
Heard it with my own ears. Lord is my witness.
Oh, good. Here you go. Buy yourself something nice. Might I suggest soap?
Oh, thank you, mister. Thank you.
What a simpleton.
Supposed to be Philip from London.
Well, we got a little bit of money back. And we got the trophy.
Despite
Oh,
being
wait.
used, these goods are still take a
Why did it not save that I bought that? But save that I bought the other one?
I hope you like what you bought.
Bit weird. Never mind. Okay, so we've done thin in the ranks. Now we need to go back to Clay Street and try and find the hideout. Oh, remember to put your outfit back on.
The worst
Why
clothes
can't I
at the best
change
price.
clothes here? Okay, here we go. Okay, place uniform back on. Ah. Right. Head back to the backyard boys' hideout. What? Oh wait, we did get the. It's there. Okay. Right, this is the hideout, right? Oh, is it behind here? And we're doing a bloody shootout sequence. Doesn't matter if you arrest or kill them.
How do you do? Take a rest, my friend. No more crime for you until...
Just die! I'm coming.
Can't believe they would shoot a
Snuff's
police
ready.
officer like this. For I am truly the long arm of the law.
Time to...
I couldn't miss the party. Oh! I'm coming. I'm coming.
Try
Take
to
a
stab
rest,
me.
my friend.
Oops.
May I?
I'm coming for you.
No more crime for you until next month.
Give him the pepper snuff.
Where's he going?
Take a rest, my friend.
We can overcome them.
Don't cry, you'll live.
Oh my god.
Take this!
I thought we were against murder.
Oops. Oh well.
Okay, okay, I give up, I give up.
John's mad at me. Oh well.
And here we are, Miss Sevigny. A place where we can talk about all your recent activities. We have a nice profile on you, you know.
What are you talking about? I didn't do anything.
Is there nothing you didn't do, Miss Sevigny? Thieve for the gang, break into the Armor Capello office, kill Niccolo Detti?
What? Kill? I didn't kill nobody. No, how?
So you admit the rest. I suppose you won't mind explaining some things to me then.
Strange locket, lockpick hidden inside. Posh clothes, double-sided jacket. She's crafty, I'll give her that. Torn trouser, cat claw marks on leg, the cat's in the garden. Felicia Sevigny, by the sounds of it, is a burglar and thief in her mid-20s. There are claw marks on her torn trouser leg where she clumsily fled the scene at the crime of the Armor Capello. She has a locket that conceals a lockpick. Her jacket is double-sided for quick disguise. She's proud of her trade and is showing it off, but only to the trained eye. Or she's ready to vanish discreetly at the slightest alert as if she were never there at all. I mean, again, both of those could be true.
You were in the Armor Capello office yesterday evening, Miss Sevigny. The same place that Niccolo Detti was found dead today. What happened?
How would you know? You can't prove anything?
It's written all over you, Miss Sevigny. I presume you did not intend your evening to end with a fall over the railing and a fracas with felines. Need I continue?
Zut alors! It was just a job, nothing else. I was asked to come. Here, see for yourself. I don't know who hired me, but I think they wanted to pin the crime on me. Poor Niccolo.
When were you offered this job?
Ah, mon Dieu. I don't remember precisely. I think the letter arrived around 9:30 in the evening. It sounded tricky, but the money was good.
And you arrived at the office?
Perhaps 45 minutes later. I am very good, sir. I was in and out in 5 minutes.
I don't like lies.
No, wait. Okay. It took 15 minutes. All right? Still impressive, no?
You knew Mr. Detti, how?
Niccolo and I grew up together. I hadn't seen him in years, then ran into him on the street, smiling with some lovely lady on his arm.
And that was the last time you saw him alive?
Wait, until I found him dead yesterday. That same woman was there, too. It can't be coincidence.
You saw a woman in the office?
Mm-hmm. She started screaming, so I slammed the safe door and ran when I saw a guard coming.
Your thieving days may well be over, Miss Sevigny. Until this matter is resolved, you will remain here. Good day.
I said good day. Okay. Oh, what's this? Miss Sevigny, I'm in urgent need of assistance from someone with a mastery of the burgling arts. You are to enter the Armor Capello office tonight at 10:15 via the back door. I will leave it open for you. You are then to proceed next door to a large decorated safe. That is your target. You must have it open as fast as possible. Do not take anything from the office and leave after the safe is open. The compensation for the job will be more than generous. She was hired by an unknown client, but it says I'll leave the door open for you, so it must have been someone who was in the building. Was it Augusta? Was it the wife? Because I don't think it was Billy. Billy just seems too nice. Still need to read these. Okay, hang on. Where's Augusta? Because I'm a bit sus. I'm a bit sus about Augusta. Sus Gusta.
What exactly was your relationship with Niccolo Detti?
Who? What are you talking about?
Madam, please, a young woman,
the dead man
dedicated
in
to
your
her music
safe,
and an enthusiastic artist. Your marriage to Basilio could not have offered all you needed. And then about 6 months ago, you met Niccolo Detti. There was a spark. You started to see each
she was
other.
having an affair.
It brought passion back into your life.
How could you?
But your tryst didn't go unnoticed.
I mean, you don't have to be Sherlock Holmes. I figured it out,
but
girl.
rather than cease your affair, you took care to avoid the public eye. You started working with your husband at the office and met your lover there in the evening after Basilio departed. Billy would not notice, and you hoped neither would your husband. Do I have this right so far?
Yes. I love Basilio, I truly do. But his first passion is his work. I respect that, but it left me adrift. Niccolo. Oh, sweet Niccolo. He was the man I needed. If he had had any other name,
Oh my god, it's Romeo and Juliet.
I would have talked to Basilio. But he was a dead.
A rose by any other
And your
name would
husband
smell as
suspected
sweet.
something.
I think he did. He asked questions. Billy's schedule was moved forwards. Yes. Yes, he suspected.
And thus we arrive at the heart of the matter. How did Mr. Detty end up deceased in the safe?
I do not know.
Madam?
I don't know anything about his death.
Are you sure this is how you wish to proceed?
It is the truth. Please, just leave me be.
Oh yeah, we got the trophy for the John's challenge. Perhaps his best for this case is believed to have been solved by a police officer, not an outsider, though I did enjoy myself. She refuses to talk further about the night of Niccolo Detti's death. She fears her husband's sex, and suspects her infidelity, and believes he changed Billy's work hours to disrupt them. Okay, well, who am I supposed to talk to? Basilio? Or does she want to say anything else to me? Oh, I can accuse her.
Apologies,
Okay.
Mrs. Capello, but I must go.
I think I'm supposed to accuse her though, right? Like, it's her. Immediately talk to Augusta again and accuse. Yeah.
It is a shame it has come to this, but it is patently obvious that you are responsible for Niccolo Detti's
This one is part of that other thing.
How dare
with,
you? I wouldn't want him to.
That case earlier where it was like
I
if
see
you
you need some
didn't
persuasion. I know that
accuse the
Niccolo Detti
person,
went to
say,
the office to meet
the
you.
one with the couple, and they said not to arrest the guy because it would cause like racial tension, but I did it anyway because it was part of a trophy. This is one of the other cases that's part of the trophy, and the last side case that we still have to get to is the third part of that trophy. So we have to say that she's guilty if we want the trophy, basically. Yeah, we need to do that. So, right, I need to choose evidence. What was the window of opportunity? You must pick the 3 accusations. If you pick the dialogues out of order, the accusation won't work correctly. Okay, business affairs. Business affairs.
It was a midnight tryst. Niccolo would visit the office once Basilio left, but this time he returned. So you hid Niccolo in the safe. A foolish move.
I didn't know the code had changed. It was the only choice. I couldn't let him be found. I loved him.
Really? You could have saved his life by simply speaking with your husband, but you sought to free him another way.
Awkward. Letter to Felicia.
To free Mr. Detty, you hired Felicia Sevigny, a petty burglar, to crack the safe, and as a result, you killed your lover.
No. It's because the combination had changed. It is not my fault.
You are splitting hairs, Mrs. Capello. The fact remains you chose to risk Niccolo's life rather than call your husband. And I know why.
The lawyer's letter.
You were afraid how it would affect the reputation of the Capellos, and you feared what your husband would do as a consequence.
He's a good man, but he cares about his business, about the family. It would have destroyed him.
And now he's accused of murder, Mrs. Capello. How considerate of you.
Mio Dio, how did this all happen?
Alright, and I have to say you're guilty if I want the trophy.
Despite your best intentions, Mrs. Capello, I believe you are to blame for this sorry affair, not Basilio.
I think you're right, sir. Basilio, he does not deserve this. None of this.
It is not my place to decide what is deserved, but perhaps you now know what to say to the inspector.
I do.
Good day, madam.
I don't think Mrs. Capello did this on purpose. I would have let her go.
Yeah, I would have too, but like, I need the trophy
Come
though,
on,
John.
Sherry. Say, I am the law.
Like, you don't get it. You don't realise that you're in a video game and I need trophies, John. You're not even real. Stop judging me. I did your stupid challenges. Be quiet. Miss Capello is guilty, I know, but the death was a sad and unfortunate accident. It doesn't seem fair to execute her for it. Yeah, but I need the trophy though. Sherry would be a terrible police officer, but she knows how to play the role. Bravo. Okay, what have we got here? We'll just do this quickly before I turn it off. Oh god, these are long. Citizens across Miners End and Silverton last night awoke to gunshots and screams, the byproduct of a substantial police sting targeting the hideouts of the Hive Crime Syndicate. This unprecedented operation had been in planning for almost 6 months and led to 13 arrests, per lead investigator Chief Constable Donovan. As Cardona police stormed the group's warehouses, many Hive ringleaders attempted to flee on a smuggling vessel loaded with weapons and hidden inside will crates. Officers learned of the escape plan and the ship was intercepted by a military patrol shortly after leaving the shores of Cardona. Once a powerful organisation, formed from the merger of several local gangs, unified beneath one mysterious master, the Hive has appeared to be in decline for some time, the alleged result of its leader's death and subsequent factional infighting. Frosty reception for refugees. The British envoy's sudden decision to grant citizenship to dozens of refugees seems to have received a cold reception from the public. Interviews with multiple civilians saw common motifs, a fear of increased crime, dilution of Cardona's culture, a uniform insistence that these concerns have no racial undercurrent. The recent discovery of a dead man inside the refugee camp has heightened tensions, though police have been slow to investigate. A spokesman for the department suggested there may have been a quarrel between the victim and members of the camp, but officers have not yet identified a suspect. Cardona's newest citizens may find themselves with few allies as they join the city. As one councillor who inclined to be named put it, if those people wish to be welcomed with open arms, they should not have jumped the queue. Harsh! Harsh. Danger in the deep. The drowning of 3 seamen has struck fear into the hearts of all that live near the water, with whispers of a mermaid's curse travelling quickly across Cardona. Authorities have declared the sailors' deaths to be accidents, but this has done little to quell worries about who the mermaid will strike next. Officer Ackley of the Cardona Police was dismissive, saying you do not need a vengeful fishwoman to drown in a puddle if you are arf and arf. What? We advise citizens to limit their drinking and all shall one with companion. If you arf and arf. What? I have no idea what that's supposed to mean. A treasured man. Cardona's annual tourist treasure hunt's come to an end, and all must hail the new champion, young Mr. Sherlock Holmes. Holmes was able to locate the most treasures in a miraculously short time. Hell yeah, I did not use a walkthrough at all. Surpassing all the records set in the past 5 years. Though some fractious contestants accuse Mr. Holmes of being a local in disguise, organisers have verified his recent arrival with port officials. I mean, he was born here, but like, whatever. Sure. Okay, well, we will stop there for today. This has been exceptionally long. That case went on longer than I thought it would for a side case. But thank you for watching.